What is going on, my friends? Can I see that for a second, Charlie? Yeah. It's been a while. This is the Resident Chicken Podcast. Just gonna do a quick sound test really quick. That sounds good to me. Okay, there you go. So I started this podcast back in July of last year, and Charlie broke my TV. So I took a little break, and then so this is the worst game stream ever made. I'm not. It doesn't matter. Like, this isn't something that's. I don't want to be the next whatever ninja or whatever the fuck you kids are watching. I love Resident Evil. It's my favorite game series. So I was trying to play through the whole series. Basically, the end game of this is playing through the whole series, at least of the games that I care to show you guys. So we made it through the first Resident Evil. We played on the PS1 Classic, which was fun. And then I switched over to the PS3 because I have 2 and 3 on the PS3. There's a rumor going around, and I don't know how true it is, but a lot of times certain sources have good rumors. And one of those decent sources is saying that there might be the original 3 Resident Evils coming out as a collection on the PS4. So I decided, okay, instead of pointing my laptop at the TV screen like some idiot, some pirate streamer type person, because I don't want to buy a switchboard or hook my PS4 up to the computer, I decided, okay, so let's play something else while we're waiting for that to possibly come out. And if it doesn't, I'll go back to the laptop was fun because me and Charlie were interacting a lot on it. And Charlie's here. Hey, say hi.
Hi.
So, I mean, Charlie's still here. He's still a part of these game streams. The whole thing started with the Resident Evil 2's remake stream, which was really fun for me to do. And then I did Resident Evil 3, which was a lot shorter. So then we did 1, and then we did Leon's campaign on 2. So I need to do Claire's campaign, and then I need to do Nemesis, which is, Resident Evil 2 is my favorite. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis kind of goes with 2 in my eyes. They're very similar. But I have the second and third remake done, so I thought maybe I was going to do these in chronological order. So when I was done with the original trilogy, I was going to jump on to Code Veronica, because I have Code Veronica on the PS4 as well. So I can stream the way I'm comfortable with. I kept going between Code Veronica and the Resident Evil remake. And I decided, okay, we're going to let Code Veronica, I feel like, is better. Code Veronica is called Code Veronica X now. Whenever you get a copy of Resident, it's always Code Veronica X. It's like Resident Evil X. It's like the crazy. It's a very hard game, and it's kind of like the super version of 1 through 3. It's similar to those games. So then when we got into the remakes, this was on the original Resident Evil 1 remake came out on GameCube, I believe in 2001. A year, I think. They released a Resident Evil every year for a minute there. It was like 98 was Resident Evil 2, 99 was Resident Evil, the very end of 99 was Resident Evil 3, maybe even 2000. And then in 2000 on the Dreamcast, Resident Evil Code Veronica came out. So 2001, I believe, and then 2002 was Resident Evil 0. Resident Evil 0, we will play. I love Resident Evil 0. It's a great game. And I originally played it on the GameCube, but I don't think I beat it on the GameCube. I ended up getting it on the PS3, and I played it through on the PS3, and then I got it because I wanted the Resident Evil remake. Anyways, I figured the Resident Evil remake is where we're gonna with the Resident Chicken Podcast. A lot of thought went into this nonsense that maybe 5 or 6 people will watch, but this is a great game. I love this intro. It reminds me of the beginning of Lucio Fulci's Zombie, or Zombie 2 if you're a film nerd. And go get the boat. Tell the captain he can leave with the boat. Ooh. Hey, whoa. Yeah. I've beaten this, so I think it's gonna change the background here when it loads. All right, let's see what we got here. I cleared it with both these fools. So I have streamed this before, but I was streaming at a really bad time in my life, and I ended up just taking them down. They weren't very good. They weren't good compared to the... I like what I did with the... I like how the Resident Evil 2 remake stream came out a lot. That was the first time I've ever streamed a video game. It was brand new to me. I enjoyed doing that. So, let's try this. Do I need the clear data? I don't... I think I can just start a new game, huh? I like how the background changes. Okay. Fuck it, guys. We're gonna take it easy. I got a new costume? Mongoloid Chris, Poser Chris, or regular Chris. Man, Jill's kind of hot right there, though. It looks like Jill from Revelation, right? Revelations. Why do they do that? I've been talking to everybody's talking about like getting the vaccine and being chipped and all that bullshit. And they talk about the mark of the beast in Revelations. It's Revelation. Open a Bible, if you're gonna preach to me. Anyways, it's Resident Evil Revelations. That I think that's the Jill from that one, right? Or 5 at the beginning. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna stop rambling here. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this for a minute. So, we played as Jill on the PS1, and I said, okay, we'll do Chris on the remake, because their stories aren't much different. But I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna watch the intro to this. I don't like the intro to the remake as much as the original. The original just has that nostalgic feel for it, but the remake to the intro is good. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare. Where's he going? Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion! There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
He's...
No. What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this obviously has a more serious introduction, more cinematic, and obviously improved of what was on the PS1. The PS1 had this certain energy to it that was just like, oh, so cool. You get used to it. The PS4 version of this game doesn't have the tank controls either, which is kind of cool. How do I walk? Oops. Oh, I just don't move. It's a stick over. Got a quick turn. Okay. So this game introduces, if you guys watched the original one and you've never played Resident Evil before, which I don't know why you're watching this, but in the original one, they've added some cool things to this remake. And I'll show you here. Now, I was talking to my buddy about this. I don't know if how many times you can remake a video game, but I feel like, I guess it doesn't. I mean, this remake's a really good game. I was gonna say, wouldn't the original be kind of cool on the RE engine? But I wonder if I can kill this guy with the knife. I guess I won't risk it. Ah! Oh, I can play with the D-pad. Okay, so if I play with the D-pad, it has the stick control, the tank controls. That's cool. I like the combination there. Okay. All right. Anyways, this is a good time to restart doing this podcast. This podcast makes sense, or this stream, whatever you want to call it. I was calling it a podcast because I'm going to talk about other things other than what I'm playing right now.
Where did they go?
There's a lot going on with Resident Evil right now. It's the 25th anniversary is here, and they're doing on the 21st they're going to be announcing some cool shit. So it looks like they're going to be releasing a new multiplayer game. Resident Evil fans kind of got burnt 5 years ago during the 20th anniversary, so hopefully they'll do a little bit better this time with the 25th anniversary. Oh shit, I wasted a bullet. Oh, I don't like that. Why can't it be the trigger? Um, so yeah, that's where the rumor came from, and it would be really cool because they did that with the first 3 Devil May Cries. They did They did a couple years ago, and I played through those. I think maybe playing the original Devil May Cry would be cool too on this for this stream. I'm gonna have to get used to switching back and forth. Devil May Cry, from what I understand, I could be wrong on this. I believe the original Devil May Cry was something that they were working on Resident Evil 4, and they were gonna have Leon fighting ghosts and stuff in a castle or some shit, and they ended up scrapping that and switching to what we now know as Resident Evil 4. And I think Devil May Cry might have came from that somehow. So this is one new thing to this remake is you have defensive items. You have knives, and I think there's grenades for Chris. And then Jill has tasers, which is pretty cool. So when a zombie latches onto you, that knife will check his ass. Oops. Sorry. Man, there's no bullets in here. Gotta love very easy mode. So this is the other thing. I don't know if you've never seen this, maybe I shouldn't tell you what happens. So basically when you kill a zombie, its body stays there, right? And it does the typical bleeding out thing, so you know it's dead. In this game, if I don't come back and burn the body, or if I don't decapitate him when I'm killing him, he will come back as a super zombie later on. And they're called Crimson Head zombies. And the Crimson Head zombies can open doors, and they have long claws, and they're a little more dangerous than a normal zombie. And they're fucking cool, so... yeah. Man, I haven't played this in a while. I think... I need to go down here first. I'm pretty sure I need to go down here. Anyways, yeah, I'm really excited about whatever news is coming out on Thursday. I'm hoping, man. I would love to play the original 3 Resident Evils over again. Maybe even with like achievements and stuff on this. The PS4 is my main game system I play on, so I think that'd be rad. And then I guess I would continue on with those after I'm done with this. The zombie's down there. He has a tape on him, but we'll get that later. Man. So there's more news about Resident Evil that I caught. They just finished filming a reboot movie for the series, which sounds really cool to me. We're gonna hold off on those. When the camera angle changes, so does my analog direction. So, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, they did a reboot movie and they're done filming it. Sony posted a tweet about it. So this guy's already ready to come back as a Crimson Head. I think that's the first Crimson Head you have to deal with. But I'm not too worried. It looks like they combined the original game and Resident Evil 2 together into one movie, which I'm not sure. It it sounds like they're trying to do the right thing and make it more accurate, but I have to wait to get that key. You never know with this shit, man. Yeah, I'm not ready for this room just yet. So, ugh. There we go. If I pick up that key, this spike thing will come in towards me until I put it back. I would like a more accurate adaptation of the original game. I feel like there's enough content to have just done the original Resident Evil correctly. Fuck, man. They're always fucking with this series in a weird way. It works out. Like, I like the Mia Jovovich movies, the Anderson movies. They're not bad, you know. They're just not necessarily what I wanted, you know. And I believe the original movie in that series came out the same year as this, right? The original Resident Evil came out in 2001, the movie. Yeah, it's a good fucking movie, dude. Oh, here's a knife. I was a freshman in high school when that came out. And I didn't follow anything on it, really. I've read about one or two things. I read the script that George Romero wrote, too, when I was a kid. And I was, like, really amped on it. And I realized that they didn't go with that. So I wasn't necessarily disappointed, but I was just kind of like, okay, I guess this is what the movies are going to be. The thing that bugged me is not so much in 4. I mean, Resident Evil 4 was a horror game still, but it was more of an action type game, which was fine with me. I'm fighting monsters and stuff. I don't care. It's fun. And it had the sci-fi aspect still. My issue was you noticed it more in like Resident Evil 5 and 6. You could tell that they were like taking stuff from the movies almost in a way. Like, I don't know, they're just kind of following that like stylistic like shit that the movies are doing, which whatever. I think I own all. I'm missing a couple of. I own most of those Resident Evil movies. I like the fifth one, I think. The fourth one, the third and fourth ones were horrible. I like the first two. 5 might be my favorite for some reason. I don't know why. And then the last one was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It has the dumbest ending possible to a series I think I've ever seen. I like that Sir Jorah Mormont is back in that movie too. Good old Sir Jorah. Is there a zombie out here? Oh, shotgun shells. Not yet. We'll get those later. Mormont was also in the third one, so why you'd have to watch the last one to understand why he's back in it. But man, those movies. I think I need to go up this way. So with all that said, I've been watching other stuff. Gargoyles, the original movie that came, I think it was made for TV back in the day. There's a zombie over here, right? There's no zombie up here? Okay, not yet. We're gonna do this room first. Okay, we're gonna do this room first. Gargoyles, I remember seeing that when I was a little kid, and all I remembered from that movie was it ends with them taking flamethrowers and burning all the gargoyle eggs in their, like, cavern or whatever. Weird movie, man. There's a lot of weird stuff in that movie. I remember watching it with my grandpa, so I got excited when I saw that it was on Amazon Prime. I was like, oh, man. I loved this shit when I was a little kid. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to read these. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I could trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out for both of us. John Tolman. Books on various people of the Earth. It had to clarify that they were on Earth. Ah! Do the zombies go on the stairs? Oh God. Jeez. Okay. So I'm going to want to burn those guys, because this is kind of a place I'm going to go to frequently. I'll show you. Oh, I got the closet key, guys. I'm gonna keep that. Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection. Incineration, destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. Already got it. Let's go burn this body really quick, and then we'll maybe take a break for a second here. Oh wow, it only left one of them. Oh, I didn't get any oil? God bless it. So I watched Gargoyles. I watched the Angry Video Game Nerds movie that he made. I believe I watched that when it first came out. I like James Rolfe, the guy from Cinemassacre. I think he's a pretty cool filmmaker. I wish... The only thing with James Rolfe that I don't like is I feel like he got really popular from doing the Angry Video Game Nerd, but the guy has such a vast knowledge of horror movies, which is why I like him. And what made me... I remember watching like the original videos he did with like Jason and Freddy and everything. I was like, oh wow, this guy likes horror movies and video games. That's kind of cool. So now this zombie won't come back and get me later. He's toasted. So I like him, but I feel like he made this movie. It took him a long time to make the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, and it was like, yeah, it was cool. And he has like that weird little fucking guy. I forgot his name. His little sidekick guy, and it was just like, bro, you could be making like awesome horror movies right now. Like, what are we doing? Like, I feel like there's so much more he could be doing other than, you know, the video game nerd shit that he's been doing for 14, 15 years now. So that's all I was really thinking while I watched that. I don't like that movie very much. It's cool. Like, when I'm watching it, I know a filmmaker, like, he put a lot of effort into that movie, and I think that's cool. Do I need an hour and a half long movie for a character from YouTube? No. I don't know. And then there was another movie on there. I can't remember. It was Max Reloaded or some shit, and Kevin Smith was in that. I don't know what the fuck that was. I didn't get through that one completely. That was a weird... I think it was Max Reloaded or... No, I don't remember what it was called. I feel like Max Reloaded is something else. I don't know, man. There was some weird video game movie. There's these kids who work at a video game store, and Kevin Smith is their boss. And he comes across a ColecoVision game that's cursed or something. I don't remember, man. It was like 4 in the morning by the time I started watching that. I was like, I can't finish this. That was weird. That was a weird movie. Is it too soon? Yeah. What else? Oh, and I watched... Man, Fuck. I'm having a hard time remembering stuff. It's late. There's a zombie over here, guy. He's still alive? Got him. I feel like I went through that door too soon, didn't I? I did. Oh well. Yeah, I watched it. Fuck, what was it called? Mutant Wars or some shit? I'll get the title. But, it was... Ah! I didn't know they came that quick.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
We'll go have a snack here in a minute, fatty. I love you. Ooh, that scared me. It was like Mutant War... Fuck, what was it called? It had a really stupid title. It was a sequel to another movie. I think it was Mutant... I think it was Mutant Wars, wasn't it? It doesn't matter. I was watching this movie and I was like, there's really cool stop motion in this film. And the main character was like this cool like 90s guy, but it was in the late 80s, like this cool 80s guy, this anime like character, and it was just like it coming across it reminded me of like coming across like Snake Eater for the first time, or one of those random like shitty '80s like action movies. Anyways, I looked it up, and Brett Piper. It was his second movie that he did, and Brett Piper did like Shakarama and all those cool like Drainiac and all those like shitty like Scream of the Dead and all those shitty like movies that were out on like they came out in Blockbuster. Like I loved Shakarama when I was a young adult. I think 18 when Shakarama was. I remember renting those movies a lot with my friends, like and we watched them in the day room when I was in the Air Force, and just shitty movies. It's fun. But yeah, I love Brett Piper. I was stoked on that. I have another movie from Brett Piper with another cool company similar to Shakarama. This company is called Chemical Burn Entertainment or something like that. And he did a movie called Muckman for that company. And I found out about Chemical Burn through Scarlet Fry's Nightmare Alley, which I love Nightmare Alley. Isn't there zombies in here? Maybe later? Nightmare Alley's great. But yeah, I was stoked when I'll get those titles for the next episode, and we'll talk more about some Brett Piper stuff. I love that he like. Why don't people still do stop motion? It works, man. The original King Kong is still a great movie to watch. I love that movie. Soggy zombie! Sons of the Dead! Ooh, he's dead. Gross. Now, I don't know if I've talked about this on this podcast, but there is a big thing that comes into question with Resident Evil 2. There's bathrooms in every Resident Evil game except for Part 2. Where are the bathrooms? Where are they going potty in that police precinct? There's no bathrooms in Resident Evil 2. Look it up. Find a bathroom in there. Send me a picture. We're not talking the remake. The remake has bathrooms. They fixed that problem. They totally forgot bathrooms in that game. There's no bathrooms in that game. What's up with that? Raccoon City, they don't poop or pee? Where they expelling their bodily things that they do? It's weird. How much room I got? Gotta come back for these these herbs. Chris needs his herbage. Okay, we'll come back. Yeah, no bathrooms for Resident Evil 2. That's weird, right? What else? Okay, you guys ready? Whew. That shit scared me so bad on the original one. I like my butt puckered and everything on that one. Terrifying. we do next? Probably this way. I think we want to try and get down into the other save. One of these two rooms. Okay, the girlfriend and I watched Cobra Kai season 3. We just finished that this last week. Not where I want to go. Next door. I love that show. That show's great. It's a callback to everything that was awesome about the 80s. Love that show. It's great. If you're not watching Cobra Kai, you should start. Everybody's on Cobra Kai right now. It finally became popular. I knew about Cobra Kai. I knew about Cobra Kai because of I think it was a YouTube Red show. And they did the first 2 seasons on YouTube Red. And I remember when it first came out, I was like, "What? Why are they rebooting Cobra? Or why are they rebooting Karate Kid? That's weird." Better burn these guys. He's already dead. That might be the first Crimson Head. So I wasn't really that interested, but then the people I knew who did watch it were like, "Yeah, no, dude, Cobra Kai's dope." And so yeah. And they were right. And so it came out on Netflix, and that's why everybody's watching it now, because more people have Netflix than YouTube Red. Is YouTube Red even still a thing? Curious. Let's go do a little... Do we want to do the plants right now? Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Wait. We want to burn some zombies first. I think this zombie is going to attack us when we go to burn it, actually. Let's find out. Not today, sucker. You ain't burning daddy. Zombies bust out through this window too, I think. Right now? Nope, not yet. Oh, I have a key for that. We can get the shotgun too. Yeah. So check out Cobra Kai, it's cool. And then we were also watching through a show called Hellsing, which is pretty cool, which I guess is based off of a comic book. We kind of lost interest in Hellsing. We made it through the first 2 seasons. It's good, but it's kind of weird. It's very low, but it's like, it reminds me of was it Nation Z? The Sci-Fi Channel version of Walking Dead. Like, I enjoyed that show, but I enjoyed it for what it was, you know? I love that they had a character that was like Rick, and then they killed him. Spoiler alert. Man, Walking Dead, I guess they're gonna do their last season. Only I think they're gonna split it up or some bullshit. I don't know what they're doing with Walking Dead, but I hate that there's only 2 spots for you can only put 2 things of oil in there at a time. Yeah, so they did, I guess, 11 seasons. I think man, I didn't even watch the 10th season really. I saw some of it, but I watched the finale, and I was just. Oh, cool. Go check that out in a second here. But while we're talking about Walking Dead, I have every single issue in the trades. I have all 32 trades of The Walking Dead. Go check it out. I made a very epic video of all of them splayed out with the zombies on the front, the zombie mural that's continuous throughout the series. I also got the last single issue. I had a handful of the singles that came out back in the day. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I love you. Yeah, let's go check out that room upstairs really quick. Yeah, I was really excited to finish that up. Now the only other, like, real... I don't collect things necessarily to completion. Sometimes I do. Like, I have all the Evil Deads and the show, and I have every season of Game of Thrones on either DVD or Blu-ray. But I'm not, like, as rabid of a collector of things as a lot of people. But Walking Dead was a big thing for me. And then another thing I'd like to finish my collection... Oh, God, that guy's going to come back, isn't he? I'm scared. Another thing I'd like to finish completing is my Godzilla collection. I have all the... I'm probably going to mispronounce these. I have all the Heisei, and I have all the Millennium... eras, but I don't have all the Showa era movies. Oh no, wait, I lied. I'm missing Godzilla 1985 too, so I don't have all the Heisei. I'm only missing one though. I have Godzilla vs. Ballante or whatever, and then the ones that came out in the 90s. Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, Godzilla vs. Mothra or whatever. I think there's like 7 or 8, right? The big ones in that is Godzilla versus Space Godzilla and Godzilla versus Destroya, which was the finale to that era. Those are my favorite. Those are the Godzillas I grew up. I like the way Godzilla looks in those. He's very feline-like. He kind of has like a cat appearance to him, like an angry cat. But out of those, yeah, I like Space Godzilla and Destroya. They did Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Yeah, those movies are dope, man. The plant one was cool. That came out. Miramax, I think, released that to the States. And then Godzilla 1985 is great. What am I doing? I think I need to do that. But yeah, I'm missing a couple of Showas, and so a lot of Showas you can't get on DVD. Like Son of Godzilla is hard to come across. There's 2 Godzilla versus Mechagodzillas back in the day. Those are hard to come by. They're expensive if you do. I can't go any further. The fuck you say? Okay, I know where. Oh, I need to cook my gun. Let's get out of here. I think there's 33 now altogether, including the American ones. I have all the American ones. I think I'm gonna let this guy come back so you guys can see a Crimson Head. Do your worst, Crimson Head. I'd like to finish off that collection though. Anyways, long story short, all I have to do is order the Criterion Collection of the Showa era, um, which I wouldn't mind having my favorite in that same vein, just ordering all those as they come out. But the Showa area is, you know, all of them, and I have a good chunk of the Showa. I have Godzilla, I have Gojira or whatever. I have the Japanese version and the American. I have uh, Godzilla Raids Again, where he fights Gigan, I believe. Not Gigan. He fights. God, what's his name? It's not Balrog, is it? It might be Balrog. The armadillo monster guy. And then the third one was the first one in color. That one came out in like the 60s. First two were black and white, and they came out in they were black and white. And anyways, the third one was Godzilla versus King Kong, which is a crazy fucking movie. That's when shit got pretty weird. And then yeah, as you go on to the show, it gets really, really weird. Jet Jaguar and all that weird stuff. I might need that here pretty quick. I've been rambling on about Godzilla now. Sorry guys, I'm a fan. I probably should burn these guys because I have to come back through here later, but nah. Who's scared? You guys scared? I'm not scared. So yeah, if I bought that Criterion Collection, that'd be cool. And then I have every Godzilla movie. I like the Hersey. The Millennium movies are cool because each story is kind of its own thing. Like, it's not continuous in the Millennium era, which is cool. Let's see. My favorite might be the bug one, Megalolorus or whatever. It came out before Godzilla 2000 in Japan, I think, right? No, it came out after, but it was like the second one. It's like Godzilla versus some bugs or some shit. It's pretty cool. I need the minute hand for that. Take or that. Godzilla Final Wars is pretty fun. I like that movie. This guy who directed Versus directed that, I think. Could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure that the guy who directed Versus directed Godzilla Final Wars. The UFC fighter in that movie. American UFC fighter in that movie. While we're talking about influential directors directing Godzilla movies, Shin Godzilla was amazing, and I'm sad that they kind of are waiting. Where the fuck do I go? I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. That is gonna piss me off. I'm lost. I can unlock this gate, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anywhere. I have to unlock it from the other side, if I remember right. Okay. Yeah. I can unlock it with that key from the other side. Well. A little different from the original, huh? Let's run back through here really quick. Yeah, Shin Godzilla was great. Anyways, they're not gonna do another Japanese for this new era. They're not gonna do another Japanese Godzilla until after. I think they wanted to wait for Godzilla vs. King Kong to come out here. Can I get into this room? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Which, to wrap up the Godzilla talk, Godzilla vs. King Kong will be premiering on HBO Max when it comes out theatrically in March. So, pretty fucking stoked on that, dudes. Looking forward to it. Zombie down here, right? No. Skull Island, those legendary Godzilla movies are fun. I really liked King of Monsters, but Skull Island was actually my favorite out of the bunch. Me and my buddy Derek noticed that Dollar Tree has been carrying movies. So you can get movies for $1. I got a movie from Takashi Miike called Yakuza Vampire, which is really great, and I enjoyed it a lot. I had a lot of fun with that movie. Way better than the very weird, disgusting Visitor Q, which is actually, I hate that fucking movie so much. I got Life, which my girlfriend and I were supposed to watch, but we haven't watched yet. I got Ampway Part 3 for Charlie. Looks terrible. And then, what was the other one I got? I don't remember the other. I got some weird movie that had a cool cover. It doesn't matter. And then I hit up, Walmart's got some really cheap DVDs. I got Candyman for like $3. I haven't watched Candyman in a couple years. Like 10 years now. Candyman is fucking great. I forgot how much I love that movie. I mean, I didn't forget, but it's been a while since I wanted to watch it. Watched Candyman the other night, and I was like, oh shit, this movie. The atmosphere in this movie is brutal. There's a lot of imagery in that movie that traumatized me. My mom let me watch that movie when I was 5. I don't know why. She thought it'd be okay for a 5-year-old to watch Candyman. That movie fucked me up when I was a little kid. That movie scared the shit out of me. She wouldn't let me watch The Exorcist or Pet Sematary when I was too little, but she let me watch Candyman, which is just as haunting and eerie as maybe because she thought I wouldn't understand. I don't know, man. Pet Cemetery freaked me out. What are the scariest movies ever made? I think a lot of people mistake. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I think a lot of people mistake jump scares for being scary. When I say the scariest movies ever made, I mean like atmospherically or something that worms its way into your head and sticks with you when it's over. I definitely think The Exorcist is terrifying, especially as a parent now that I have a kid. The idea of something possessing my son and corrupting him scares the fuck out of me. I don't want that to happen. That's scary, especially a demon from hell. Like that movie's terrifying. Pet Cemetery is another one. As a father, Pet Cemetery always it scared me the first time I saw it. Shit like the sister with the muscle dystrophy issue, and and the violence towards the end, the way the movie ramps up towards the end. But there's a sense of like just dread in that movie. And I think it's cool because the original book that movie's based off of, Stephen King wasn't even sure if he wanted to put it out there. He had it like locked away in a desk for a while, and I believe him because he had kids. He had two. I think he has two little boys, right? Or he had two little boys, and the idea of losing your son. And now that I have a son, the scariest thing to me about Pet Cemetery is I have this burial ground to bury my son in and have him back, and I know he's not going to come back right, and I know I'm not supposed to do it. I probably still would do it though. That's fucked up. That's scary. So Pet Cemetery's up there, and then Candyman, man. Candyman's scary. It's the let's see. There's a couple things that really stick with me in that movie. The little boy rolling around on the ground with his penis cut off was up there for things that terrified me in that movie. The way her friend looks after her friend is murdered is fucked up. She has this like, she's just like destroyed by Candyman. Um, the music in that movie is perfect. It really gets the atmosphere going. Um, the things that Candyman says to her, the bees coming out of his mouth, all that shit is terrifying. All up until the very end. The end of that movie is great. If you've never seen Candyman, man, it's great. The sequels are garbage, but the original Candyman, spectacular movie. Um, what was that? That's based off of Clive Barker's The Forbidden, I think, which is a good story. So yeah, I think those are three really. Oh, Hereditary fucking stuck with me. Hereditary was pretty brutal. That might be the scariest movie I've seen in recent years, as far as like being scared. Everybody thinks I like scary movies. I'm a horror movie guy, but I uh, am on the. I'm more into like the cheese. I like zombie movies, and I like Blood Diner and the Toxic Avenger and Return of the Living Dead. I like cheesy horror. I don't like to be scared. So it's not common that I'll be like, I'm gonna go watch Candyman. I don't watch. I'll go to bed to Day of the Dead, you know, but I don't want to go to bed to Candyman or The Exorcist. I don't even own The Exorcist. That movie fucks me up, man. I don't even want to talk about it. That movie scares me. I don't own Hereditary. Um, so I'm not big on being scared. I don't like being scared too much. I do own Pet Cemetery. Pet Cemetery is a good horror movie. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching the Resident Chicken Podcast. BRP! dumb. Move over. Man, Tony Todd is the man. I watched through Holliston. I had Shutter TV for a little bit there to check out the new Castle Freak. I didn't finish that actually. Fuck. I think my Shutter got turned off again. Whatever. Joe Bob's gonna do his Valentine's Day special, so I'll come back to it. Yeah, Castle Freak movie looked cool. I thought that was interesting that they remade Castle Freak. Maybe a little disrespectful towards Stuart Gordon. I don't know if he really considered Castle Freak to be like his best movie or anything like that. So I don't know. That could be a little far-fetched on. Dude, I don't. Guess I'll get the rest of these herbs. I don't know where I'm supposed to go right now. Yeah, Castle Freak was cool stuff. That dog was sneaking up on me. He's gonna bite me in my ass. Fuck, what was I saying? Tony Todd, Castle Freak, Shutter TV, Holliston, Adam Green's Holliston. He had a sitcom, a horror movie sitcom, or yeah, a horror show sitcom or whatever. Adam Green's great. He directed Hatchet. Whatever. There's an episode where Tony Todd just starts mooching off them and won't like leave their house, and he's just such a fucking asshole on that. It's just funny. The Kane Hodder episode is really good too. But yeah, I love Tony Todd. The first thing I ever saw Tony Todd in was the remake of. Oh God, was. Should I go through here? The remake of Night of the Living Dead, which he played Ben, and he does he's probably my favorite part about the remake. Work that fool. Man, the Night of the Living Dead remake, as much as I love that movie, after like doing research and stuff on it later on in life, what could have been, dude? The 90s had good horror movies. A lot of horror fans complain about the 90s, you know, for horror. I feel like they had a harder time with gore. I don't know if it's because the 80s are so fucking crazy. The 70s and the 80s were pretty brutal decades for horror. I feel like we kind of had a comeback there if you like gore and stuff in the 2000s, but well, I mean, I was talking about Walking Dead earlier. The fact that shit's on TV is like, whoa. Like I would have expected Walking Dead to have. Ooh. I would have expected Walking Dead to be. Did Michelle never call me back?
No.
Weird. There you go, baby. I would expect Walking Dead to be like on HBO or something. When I first read Walking Dead, I was like, this would be perfect if it was like on Showtime or HBO. I think at the time, like Dexter had just came out. No, not Dexter. Whatever. Yeah, show would have been. Where the fuck do I go? This is pissing me off. I think I need to use the dog whistle. That might be it. And then I get the fake key, and then I get the next key. Right? gonna start getting Crimson Zombied here if I don't figure it out. That door's locked. That door's locked. I guess we will end our movie discussion on tonight. I went over to my girlfriend's house, and during dinner we watched a classic known as Arachnophobia. John Goodman is amazing in that movie. You could tell he was just fucking with everyone the whole time, which I like. Okay, I think I can go through there, maybe. Let's try it. Let's go get our whistle. Rebecca? Not yet. I remember this game. What's up, baby?
I'm home.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
It's like 12:30 at night, dude.
I'm home.
It's not good for your metabolism to eat right before you go to sleep. You might have bad dreams. Oh, I was gonna get the fucking shotgun. Okay, we'll go back to that room in a minute. I don't even know if I can get into this other area just yet. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, Arachnophobia is a fun movie, though. I enjoy that movie. I like how they have a showdown with a giant spider at the end. Oh, I have a key for that. Fuck. Well, since I'm dicking off here, John Goodman is in another really good. He's in a couple horror movies, but actually, John Goodman. The first thing I think I ever saw John Goodman in, and I might be wrong. I think this is his first movie. Chud, right? Was that John Goodman's first movie? When did Blues Brothers come out? I don't know. John Goodman's in fucking Chud, dude. I don't know why, but he's in there for a brief moment as a police officer. Chud's great, and the best thing about Chud is the commentary on the DVD is perfect. Like, all the original guys did the commentary on it, and they're just riffing on each other, and maybe not the most politically correct commentary by today's standards, but when it came out, man, that shit had me rolling. Anyways, another really good... Oh, shit! Jeez Louise. Got him. Kevin Smith's introduction to horror movies, which gets a little crap, but Red State, man. Red State was good. I wish he hadn't pushed out on the ending on that movie, though. He described what he wanted to do, and I feel like he should have He should have done the end of the world with that one. I think he could have pulled it off. But I like Red State, and I like Red State because that was the first. It'd been a while since I'd seen John Goodman in something, so yeah, it's a good movie. I think we're coming to the end of the Resident Chicken podcast. Now, I had done a couple more of these. I had gotten in. I started Claire, and I think I played the Dead Don't Die, or not the Dead Don't Ride, Days Gone. But I kind of got rid of a couple of the episodes, so I wanted to restart Claire fresh, which is annoying because I think I saved over. So I have to restart with Leon. I don't really want to kill the zombie because then he's gonna fuck me up. Wait, where do I need to go? Ah! No, I didn't die. You know, I almost did. The zombie would have missed me, dog. I don't want to die. I'm scared. I like the mirror. The mirrors in this. What? Oh, fuck. One of these zombies is gonna come back. Oh, there he is! That's a Crimson Head zombie. Woo! Scary. Did it scare you, Charlie? He was dead, but he's alive again. Spooky, huh? So this is episode 11. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I hope you appreciated my talking about Godzilla. We covered all kinds of stuff. Candyman. All the cool Resident Evil news coming out. The Resident Evil movies. Oh! I may have already talked about this, but the Resident Evil animated movies are really fun too. I think I like the animated movies a little bit better than the Anderson movies. Is he still here? Where's that Crimson Head at? I guess he's not here anymore. We're good. We're safe, guys. Safe and sound. I need to go this way. Fuck. Fucking Crimson Head. Yeah. Oh, God. I don't remember. Oh, shit! Suck it. Oh, fuck. They really got me with that one. Whew. They knew I was going to come around looking for him. Yeah, fuck you, Capcom. Sorry, Charlie, did I scare you? Yeah, I'm not worried about that guy. Oh, maybe Rebecca's in here now. That'd be a good way to end this stream. Nope, not yet. Maybe later. Yeah, I forgot what the first one was called. I think it came out in like 2006. It's like Degeneration, Resident Evil Degeneration, Resident Evil something, and then Vendetta. Vendetta is cool because Rebecca Chambers is in that one, and she hasn't really been around since these games. But whatever, we'll talk more later. We'll talk more next time, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Yeah, we're gonna play through this for a little bit, and we'll see about getting back to the original trilogy, depending on what occurs with Thursday. And then yeah, I want to do the main series, but I would like to play through Code Veronica. Hold on. Let's get out of this room. I'd like to play through Code Veronica. I would like to play through Resident Evil Zero, which is a great game. Uh, Not everybody likes Resident Evil Zero, but I do. And then I would like to get into 4, 5, and 6. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do Revelations yet. I don't know if that. I mean, those are cool games, but they're fun to play. I don't know if those are. I don't know, man. And then I mean, like, since I'm doing Resident Evil type games, like The Last of Us would be kind of a cool game to stream, especially The Last of Us 2. Like that game is amazing. But then stuff like The Evil Within, which what is his name? Shinji Mikami? Is that right? Whatever. The guy who made Resident Evil 2, I think, uh, went on to do. He did The Evil Within and The Evil Within, or I don't know if he had anything to do with The Evil Within 2. I think Americans made Evil Within 2. Those are cool, like Resident Evil games. And then I got Deadly Premonition would be kind of a fun game. But I don't know if I'd stream the entirety of those games or just kind of. Evil Within makes sense. And then I also have like Dino Crisis and shit like that, you know. Like I mentioned, the Devil May Cry, the original Devil May Cry probably would be a fun thing to include in this. And then I also have Onimusha. I didn't do a commentary, but I have Onimusha. I played through Onimusha, and it is on here somewhere on my YouTube. So if you care about that, Onimusha is a great game. They did back in the day. They did Resident Evil, and they did Resident Evil with dinosaurs, which is fucking awesome. The original Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis 2 is cool, but it's more of like an arcade type game. And then I don't know what the fuck Dino Crisis 3 is supposed to be about, but I like the concept of dinosaurs in space. Like the idea is fucking cool, but whatever. Yeah, Dino Crisis is dope. And then they did Resident Evil with samurai basically, and I don't know, it's funny stuff. But yeah. So I guess the end of this stream would probably be Resident Evil 7, maybe 8, because by this point I might have a PS5 by the time I get through all those games, and I don't know when I'll stop. Stuff happens. Maybe the PS4 will break. I don't know. But I guess this is going to be my main game stream for a bit. So, yeah. Hey, Charlie. What do you think? You think it's time for bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready to go sleep? No? No. You have anything you'd like to say to everyone?
Yeah.
What do you want to say? Hi.
Hi.
Alright, tell everybody good night.
Night.
Alright. Say thanks for watching.
Okay,
Alright, guys. We'll talk to you all soon.